Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the weekly market analysis. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do also click on the subscribe button and smash notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video. Yeah, so we are in the third week of the month of March, and I mean, if you are aware of the AMD, that is the accumulation manipulation distribution, you know that the first week of the month is accumulation, the second week is manipulation, then the third week and fourth week is probably distribution. So I'm expecting to see a lot of opportunities on the market this very week. All right, yes. So I mean, devoid of whatever is happening on the market with Donald Trump's tariffs and whatever, I'm still expecting to see some opportunities on the market. But just as I made you aware in my previous analysis, it's going to be short term because as it stands now, we are still in the first quarter of the year. So during the first quarter, we don't expect to see much opportunities on the market like that. So if you are taking any trade, I would recommend that it is going to be short term. So after the first quarter, you decide on resuming your swing setups. But before we go into the chart, let's usually get into the economic news calendar and see what is up for us. Today being Monday, I'll be looking at the US retail sales. All right, yes. Apparently they are having a strong economy, but I mean recently with whatever is happening with inflation being high and all that, I'm not really expecting a positive numbers for the retail sales. But looking at even the charts, the higher time frame is showing some sort of bearishness. So let's see how the retail sales pans out. But I mean, I'm still expecting some downsides on the dollar index, but I'll go onto the chart and see. So for Monday, I'll focus on the retail sales, probably being the first day of the month of the week. I'll look at how the direction will go. Then I'll look forward to see whatever will happen on Tuesday and then Wednesday. Those are the crucial days for us. On Tuesday, my focus is going to be on the Canada inflation rate. All right, yes. Apparently, the previous data was 1.9 and the market is expecting 2.1%. So probably an increase. All right, yeah. So when it comes out exactly as the market expectation, we're not going to see any massive reaction on the market like that. If it comes out higher than expectation, know that we are going to see some sort of heavy bullishness on the Canadian market. But I mean, if it comes out lower, you know what it means. There's bearishness. So you take note of that. So that is going to be that for Tuesday. On Wednesday, my focus is going to be on the FOMC. All right, yes. Even though we have the Japanese interest rate decision, but currently they are looking at maintaining or holding interest rates, which I mean is not going to really. If that happens, we are not going to see any reaction on the market like that. So my focus currently is not really on the Japanese yen like that. So, but my focus is currently on the Fed FOMC economic projections. All right, for their interest rate decision, they are looking at holding interest rates, which currently sits at 4.5%. And so, if that happens, you're not really going to see any reaction, but your reaction will come from the economic projections. All right, that is where the reaction will come from. So, right after the release, I'll delve into it, then see how it's going to affect the USD market on a long-term basis. Then I'll look at the Fed press conference. I'm just waiting for what Jerome Powell will say concerning the economy and then how things are going and their projections so far. So my focus is going to be on the economic projections and then the Fed press conference. So probably I'll give a comment on that, but that will be on my Telegram channel. So if you're not on my Telegram channel, check the description box below. The link is there. Click on it and be part of my Telegram channel. So that is just that for Wednesday. So on Thursday, my focus is going to be on the Australia employment change. So currently it sits at 44k and then the market is expecting a 30k employment change, which is lower than the previous. And so if the actual data comes out just as the expectation of the market, we are not really going to see any massive reaction because I mean the market is expecting us already. But if it is lower than the market expectation, that is bearish for Australia. If it's higher than the market expectation, that is bullish for Australian dollar. So we look at also the employment rate for Australia, which is 4.1%. The market is expecting market is expecting no change. So if that happens, I mean, no reaction. But if we get a higher than what market is expecting, that is bearish for Australia. If it's lower, that is bullish for Australia. So take note of that. I also look at GBP unemployment rate. That is the British pound unemployment rate. Currently, they are looking at an increase. All right, yes, that is generally bearish. But if the actual data comes out as the market is expecting, we are not really going to see a long-term so much reaction on the market. But if it comes out higher than what the market is expecting, that is where we are going to see some heavy bearishness on GBP. But it comes out lower, we are going to see bullishness on GBP. And then I also look at the employment change. Employment change currently sits at 107,000. That is 107k, and then market is expecting 60k, which is way lower than the previous data. All right, yes. So if it comes out higher, you know what that means. I mean, I explained it in Australia, so I don't need to go back here. If it comes out lower too, you know what you expect. Then I also look at Switzerland, their interest rate decision. Currently, they are facing some economic crisis and all that, so they are looking forward to cut rate. All right, yes. And I mean, when they cut rate, you know what that means. So we also look at that. Then we look at the interest rates for British pound. All right, they are looking forward to hold rate. So let's see what happens there. And then the JPY inflation rate. All right, which is expected, or which market is expecting it for an increase to 4.2%. So let's see. And then on Friday, my focus is going to be on the Canadian retail sales. All right, yes. So apparently, I think the cut rate in their recent interest rate announcement. All right. So once they cut rate, we are expecting that. How do you call it? We are expecting that people will be able to get money to be able to do their transactions. So I'm expecting a higher retail sales for the Bank of or for Canada. So that is just that for the weekly market. Sorry for the economic news calendar. But let's look at what is happening on the markets. So we start with the dollar index. So last week I made you aware that if price should close below this, I mean, I outlined this gap, all right, now, and I was expecting a violation of this gap, which happened, and now I'm expecting to see price push the downside. All right, you've seen that after the violation of the gap right here, price closed below the gap. All right, so I'm expecting a continuation. I mean, the FOMC coming up, anything can happen. We can have a situation whereby, because I outline a very small gap right here. All right, so it can happen that the price can push, or the FOMC can push price to fill in this small gap. Then we see a push to the downside, because I mean, for the dollar index, I'm not expecting to see any bullishness at the moment. All right, I'm still expecting to see price push to the downside, at least to the 100 level and below. Even when it gets to 100 level, I'm expecting to see price take out the liquidity below it, which is around 95 thereabout. So for the dollar index, I'll be looking for bearish prices. That is just that for the dollar index. Let's look at what is happening on the GBP USD. So for GBP USD, I'm expecting to see price push up. All right, yeah. So once I'm expecting some bearishness on the dollar index for GBP USD, I'm expecting to see price push up. So going into this week, look at this here. All right, we had a consolidation right here, then we had price pushing up. So as it stands now, I'm still waiting for a clearer price action. The market is not clear for me as it stands now. All right, the market is not clear for me so far as the higher time frame is concerned. So I still want to see clarity before I jump into it, and I'm expecting that the FOMC will bring us some level of clarity. All right, even though I mean Trump is still up with his gimmicks and all that, but I'm expecting to see the FOMC together with the Bank of England interest rate decision announcement for us to be able to see where the market will go to. So that is just that for GBP USD. Let's look at what is happening on AUD USD. So for AUD USD, I'm expecting to see price push up. All right, yeah. So if you're in my VIP channel, I mean, you know that we are currently holding trade on AUD USD. I'm still expecting to see price push up into this level right here. All right, yeah. So if you're not part of my VIP channel, I mean, my Telegram ID is in the description box below. Just hit on it, hit me up on Telegram, and then let me just put you on. All right, yeah. So for AUD I'm expecting higher prices. So that is just that. Let's look at what is happening on AUD So for AUD too, I'm expecting to see price push up. All right, my drawn liquidity currently is this swing high right here. All right, once we take out the swing high, the next expectation is a higher swing low formation. All right, so once the higher swing low formation forms, I'll just be looking out for some bullish entries targeting this high right here as well as these highs right here. All right, if you have noticed, this zone right here was a consolidation. All right, so whatever has happened here is just manipulation. All right, so we had a manipulation right here, and so I'm expecting to see this liquidity up here, which is a buy side liquidity to be taken out. All right, yeah. So for AUD I'm still expecting to see price take out this high right here, make out a higher swing low formation, then we see price push up, taking out this high as well as this high right here. So that is just that for AUD, yeah. So let's look at what is happening on USD card. Yeah, so for USD cards, I'm expecting to see price push down. All right, yeah, we are actually in a trade. Those of you in the VIP, you know, I'm expecting to see price push down. So far as I'm expecting some level of bearishness on dollar index, then definitely I'll expect to see price push down so far as USD card is concerned. So my drawn liquidity is this swing low right here. So that is just that. Let's look at the US oil. For the US oil, last week we had an inventory release whereby the expectation or the supply expectation was very low. All right, so once it's low, you know that the price for US oil is going to push up, right? And I made a mind, and the chart too is giving us clarity. But as it stands now, when you see price take out this high right here, all right, once this high is taken out, I will expect to see price come down to make out for a higher swing low. Then we see a push up. All right, yeah. So that is my expectation so far as the US oil is concerned. Let's go what is happening on the UK oil as well. So for the UK oil too, same price action. All right, I'm expecting to see price push up. Price is below March opening price, which is a discount zone. So you take note of that. I want to see price push up, take out this high, make out a higher swing low formation, then we see a push up. All right, yeah. So for UK oil, US oil, I'm bullish. All right, yeah. So let's look at the gold market. For the gold market last week, I gave out an expectation. Those of you that took advantage, I mean, you should be in massive profit by now. Yes, price was, I mean, in consolidation. Like I told you that I'm expecting, I gave you two scenarios. All right, and with the two scenarios, one of the scenarios played out. So you can go to my previous video and then you check it out. All right, yes, if you check it out, that will help in your studies, and then it will improve your trading approach on the market. All right, yeah. So for gold has hit the all-time high of 3,000. So currently I'm expecting to see how price will react. All right, especially with the FOMC coming up this week. I want to see this. I mean, I want to see this liquidity void filled up. All right, yes. So once this filled up, then I see a push up, because I mean currently with what is happening on the market so far the fundamentals are concerned, gold will still push up. All right, because I mean you know it's a safe haven, and people will want to push their investment there in terms of whenever uncertainties comes into play. And we all know what is happening now. All right, the Russia-Ukraine wars, and then Trump with his tariffs and all that. Investors wants to be safe. All right, yeah, to based on that they want to keep their monies at an asset that doesn't depreciate and all that. So we look out for how price will react, but I'm still expecting bullish prices so far as the gold market is concerned, even though we've hit an all-time high. Yeah, so that is just that so far as the gold market is concerned. Let's look at what is happening on the Nasdaq market. For the Nasdaq market, I haven't actively traded this market because price hasn't really been given clarity. All right, last week, right from Monday to Friday, we saw, I mean, price
not giving a clear direction. All right. Yes, I think on Monday we saw price give us a very heavy move to the downside, but right after that, price has been consolidating. Price has been in consolidation, so I want to see price move out of this consolidation, then I'll see what will happen. All right, but I'm expecting Nasdaq to push to the upside on a long-term basis. All right, yeah, so that is just that for the weekly market analysis. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do also click on the subscribe button and smash the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. My Telegram channel too is there. All right, yeah, so the link is in the description box below. Click on it and be part of my Telegram channel. My VIP channel too is opened. All right, my VIP channel is open, so if you want to partake or if you want to be in my VIP channel, I post swing setups. All right, yeah, so when I mean they are high probability setups, of course. So if you want to partake in it, just hit me up on Telegram. My ID is in the description box below. Just hit me up and then I'll take you on. I'm also open for mentorship. All right, yes. So if along the line you are not really getting things clear on the market and all that, so you need someone to hold your hands, I'm available. All right, hit me up on Telegram, talk, and then I'll see how I'll enroll you on my mentorship. It's a one-on-one mentorship, so I'll really have time for you. All right, yeah. So that is just that for the weekly market analysis. I wish you all good luck and good trade. I'll come your way again another time. Peace.